I started by printing and cutting out the milk carton templates. Then I scored the areas that are going to fold. Now I'm just folding the carton together, and if you need any help, I would look at a real milk carton. You can look at a picture or a real one, and it just helps you to understand how all the folds connect together. Now I'm going to use E6000 and binder clips to glue the cartons together. And you don't want to add too much glue because it will squeeze out the edges. And the smallest binder clips are really good for this. Huh? Anyway, this is what the milk carton looks like once it's all dried. Now I'm going to use triple thick to glaze the outside of the milk carton. And this is just going to make it really shiny, and it's going to look a lot more realistic. And it's also going to preserve the box so it won't get stained. To make the cornflakes, or they kind of look like honey bunches of oats, I used 3 different colors, and I just flaked off the pieces of clay, and then I put them on a piece of aluminum foil and I baked them. And this is what they look like after they're finished baking. And then I used a banana cane and a strawberry cane. I used Primo's blue granite to make the blueberries, but you can use any blue clay. Now to assemble the bowl and the milk and the cereal all together, I'm taking a head pin and I'm gluing it inside the carton. It's important to add a lot of glue, but you want to make sure that you don't get it on the sides of the opening of the carton. And once the glue dried, I added white clay on top of the head pin. It's like I made it into a strip, and then I added it on top and I pressed it into the carton so you couldn't see where the head pin started or where it ended, and then I wrapped it around the bottom as well. Then I added a small piece of clay to the bottom of the bowl, and this is going to help to keep everything together. And then I pressed the top into that bottom piece of clay. And I baked it sitting on popsicle sticks, and this is going to help it to keep its shape, and then it's going to be really sturdy once it finishes baking. I mixed TLS and white paint for the milk. And I used a little wooden stick to add the milk to the bowl. I used my fingers and some tweezers to place all the cereal and the toppings in the bowl. And when I finished with these bowls, I baked them, and this is what they look like when they were all done. And if you made anything from a tutorial of mine, just put the pictures on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll add them to the next video.